Tonight I'm answering a rather compelling question, and I'm going to read the question fully to give context. Help! I wish I could stop thinking about the damn theory. I want to be able to play more with my ears and my heart and stop trying to understand the why and the logic of what sounds best or what goes with what, etc., etc. And to add to that, I've always despised mathematics and that component, the half steps, thirds, fifths, sevenths, blah, 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 is really harsh on my mellow. I get that knowing theory can help further composing of songs and such, but right now I'm stuck on the intermediate plateau because I'm overanalyzing things and just want to have fun. Anybody else out there been in the same boat or have any suggestions? So, what do you think? Hmm. I think it's pretty clear that these are opposing ideologies. Applying music theory, which, may I add, is a literal term, literal direction. You think of the music theory, you arrange it on the instrument, you perform it. Literal. Playing with your heart, that's figurative language. We don't actually take this organ inside of us and touch the instrument with it, right? But I get what's being asked. You want to play very intuitively. You want to play uh, without having to think about stuff. Sure. My, you know, my, I'm going to call it an assumption because it really is, but my assumption just from reading this is that you're already doing that, but you're not happy with what you're hearing or at the level you're doing it at. So the thing is, you are already doing it. That's what you have to understand, but it's actually not getting you the result you want. And anybody who watches my videos know that I speak extensively about getting results and progress. So this falls right into that category. Um, without, or I should say, you feel, but right now I'm stuck on the intermediate plateau because I am overanalyzing. And I actually think it's the opposite way around. You are stuck on the intermediate plateau because you have ambitions to progress, which requires development of craft. Development of craft requires you to have a bit of a specificity to what future result you want to have. And the more ambitious and specific that vision for yourself is, the more we realize the less options we have for how to actually achieve it. So you're stuck because you realize music theory is the thing that will get you the playing level and ability and actually the ability to play all over the instrument the way you want to, but you're not good at using music theory and you just want to have fun. It's not fun to put that brain work in. So I think it's really important, and I do this often in my lessons, to define fun. And fun is lighthearted amusement. If you literally look up the definition, that's what I found when I looked it up a number of years ago. Lighthearted amusement. You look up lighthearted, it actually means not serious. There is an ideological problem. If you're trying to do something not serious but develop your craft, which requires you to work and think and problem solve, that is serious. So you can be excited and you can enjoy the challenge and reward experience. But challenge and reward and fun are at opposite ends of the spectrum. They are polar opposites. Um, like I said, we could thrive on it, we can enjoy it, but then we're taking ourselves seriously. When we're having fun, we're not judging the experience. And that is the core issue here, is that you want to have fun and you want to judge. And you can't have both of those things. Again, they are conflicting ideologies. So what I would be considering is you have to make a choice, and that is, do you want to continue to progress and have greater ambitions than you currently have? Well, then you have to take development of your craft more seriously and exchange fun for challenge or reward. If you want to have fun and you don't want to develop your craft, then you can already do that. But until you develop your skills, you're just going to have to let go of your ambitions and just admit to yourself that you don't want it that badly. And that way you can let that go for yourself and you could actually just enjoy the time you have with the instrument. You're not trying to compare yourself to greater players or more accomplished people, or people like myself who study theory rigorously and swear by it. Because that is, anybody who studies with me, if they want to know how to play all over the neck and be fluent and play expressively and play from their intuition, theory is the only recommendation I have for that. But not just theory, a comprehensive and organized and structured understanding of music theory, one that actually builds on top of each step. So that is what I would say is the only help you could have. If you don't want to do either of those things, then enjoy stagnation, because there is no other way to get progress. Where progress can either be you have fun and you let go of your ambitions and you decide to just not judge yourself, right? So you're not judging. It doesn't matter if the notes sound good, bad, or ugly. You're just having a great time. That's cool. Absolutely fine. Please enjoy yourself if that's that. If you want to have ambitions and you want to progress, then you got to get more serious about it, and you got to stop being too concerned with the instant gratification, right? I think that's the biggest challenge with sort of the mass information on the internet, within YouTube videos and groups and all that, is picking things up along the way is such a surface level way of being exposed to things, and applying them is usually only presented in a super small context, and everything's meant to be designed to be consumed within the span of a minute or two or three, right? Here, this video is going on 6 minutes 45 seconds and still delivering the value, right? Which means it has a lot that you can take away from it, right? But you're going to want to take time to if you want to truly use the value that I'm delivering in this video, you're going to want to take some time after this to just stop, think about what I'm saying, process it, and actually allow yourself to try something. Pick up the instrument and go, well, I know some music theory. Do I know the names of the notes in my C major scale? Can I find them along a single string? Can I do it freely and now mix the notes out of order? These are ways that you can test and apply your knowledge of music theory, and they actually make you a better player instantly. But if you just feel like, well, I don't like music theory, how can I play from my heart? The answer is without judgment. So if you want to sound a certain way, you're going to have awareness and analyze your own playing. And then again, you're going to have to take yourself more seriously and admit to yourself that you really want this. So you either want it or you don't. And if you want it, you got to prove it. So that is the answer for today. I found this question and I just thought it was so compelling. So hopefully this insight really helps anybody who else is sort of stuck on this fence, and allows you to have the guitar experience that you really want to have. It's just really important to decide what that is for you. It's not necessarily, it's just sort of wherever whatever role you want music and your potential and development to play in your life. That is where your answer lies. So there isn't a right answer for anybody specifically, but those are pretty close to objective truths. That those conflicting ideologies, you can't have both. You have to choose a side. And that affects your actions, because then that affects your experience as a whole. So if you want my help in taking your craft more seriously and getting instant results, so that way you can actually have fun after you develop your skills, then you have a lot more to do with your intuition, then yes, please send me a message. I'll give you a free lesson over Zoom, 1 hour lesson. And I'd be very happy to do that if you're the kind of person who really wants to get better today. Have a good one. Be healthy. Play well.